Alright, y'all, before we get into the reason why you guys are here, I just want to share this build with you. It's a very rare build I actually made myself, just messing around with the MyPlayer builder, see what I can make. You're not going to believe what I made anyway. But also, I want to thank y'all so much, those who've been subbed to me day one. I actually hit 1.4K subs the other day, so, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all sticking with me, showing love on the channel and whatnot, NBA Street Volume 2 videos, the 2K videos, and all that. So I appreciate y'all. But let's get into the build right now. So what you want to do is, you want to put your position at power forward, left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. Jersey number, doesn't matter. We're going to continue. And you're going to want to pick this one, which is the blue and green pie chart, finishing and shooting pie chart. The physical profile does not matter. We'll go balance for this. So right now, what you want to do is you want to get your close shot. Hold on, I gotta put up the attributes. You want to put your close shot to about an 81. Right here, your driving dunk. Max out your driving dunk and layup. Max out both. So that gives you 7 finishing right now. And then you want to put your standing dunk to about a 60, which should give you, or 67, which should give you 10 finishing badges. Then you want to max your 3-point shot out. You want to max mid-range shot out. You want to put your free throw to right here, which is a 68. And then you want to put your post fade to when you get a 14 shooting badges, so this right here. Then you want to max out your pass accuracy, and you want to max out your ball handling, which gives you 4 playmaking badges. And then you just want to max out your interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, and the rest you want to put defensive rebound. So it should give you this right here. You could put up offensive rebound a little bit. So then you want to hit continue. Define a body shape. It really doesn't matter. I usually go either burly or built. I'll go built for this one. And then you want to put your height to 6'7". So that should give you an 80 close shot, 80 driving layup, as 79 driving dunk. Your standing dunk goes down, but it doesn't matter. And then, as you can see there, your ball handling 70, pass accuracy is a 79. Perimeter, lateral quickness, and steal all go up +5. Speed goes up, acceleration, and vertical. So then you continue. You want to go to 255 right here. So even though your acceleration goes down, your vert goes down a little bit, your strength goes up. And then you want to minimize the wingspan. So now you're looking at an 81, 80, 79. Close shot, driving layup, driving dunk. Your mid-range is 82. 3-point shot is 81. Free throw is a 70. Post fade 78. And then you get pro dribble moves with this. And then you can either pick from spot up shooter, playmaker, slashing takeover, or shot creator. And we all know slashing takeover is the OP takeover in this 2K. So we're gonna go with slashing takeover. And as you can see, we have created a stretch 4 from the blue and green pie chart. Now, with the badges and everything, 10, 14, 4, and 7, it's not that great. Like, yeah, the shooting badges are okay. 14 shooting badges is more than enough. Finishing is more than enough. But, the playmaking defensive is the only thing that lacks it. But as you can see in this video, we have made a stretch 4. So now let's get into why we're really here. Here is my NBA 2K21 wish list. I'll see y'all in a little bit. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Kid Brims, aka the Jersey God of Westchester, and I'm back at y'all again with another 2K video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing things different. I know I asked my Twitter, my timeline. If you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do. Link in the description. But I asked my timeline if I should make a wish list for NBA 2K21, and a couple of people, answered me and decided that I should. So here is my wish list for NBA 2K21. Now you guys don't have to watch the gameplay. It's just some MyCareer gameplay. I know you're here for the wish list, so we're going to get into it. The first thing I want back, and we all know what the first thing is going to be, is affiliations. Affiliations need to come back in NBA 2K21. Now they're in the game, but they're not in the game. I'll repeat that one more time. They are in the game, but they're not in the game. And what I mean by that is they're in the game as, let's for instance, 2K18, right, has the Rough Riders, Sunset, and Old Town on the park court, like, in the middle for the logo. And they have the T-shirts and everything, and they had it in 2K18, 2K19, and they have it in 2K20. So they're in the game, but not like as affiliations. It's just something that they didn't let go. So I want 2K20. I want affiliations back so bad because as we know, the park is super dead right now. The only thing that has been going on that's like real good are the park events. But even with that, like people love to boost that those events. So it's kind of hard to win those events in general. I've yet to win a 2K event so far, and I damn sure wasn't going to do the glitch where you can get the event closed. So I wasn't going to do that at all. So that's one thing I definitely want back is affiliations, make the park more fun. People don't have to run away. And speaking of running away, what we have to deal with, I wish like on a certain rep level, I'll get into that as well, like a rep level, you can hide your rep. Now what I mean by hiding my rep is, how sometimes you're on the spot. Let's say you're on the spot right now, you're streaking or whatever, and let's say I'm like, for instance, I'm an Elite 2, my boy is an Elite 1, and my other boy is an Elite 1. I wish at like when you get to a certain rep, you get to hide it so people don't run away. Like I have so many people like run away, like they'll come down to our side, see what rep we are, and then they'll just run away and go to the next court and whatever. Like it's annoying because I'm trying to have fun, I'm trying to rep up, but I can't rep up or have fun because people consistently are running away. Like there has to be something where you guys don't run away and I have fun. We can all play 2K. We all know like there's gonna be high rep. Like I'm not scared of comp. I'm not scared of comp at all. We gonna play you. I played plenty of clans. I played plenty of high overall reps. I played between 2 to 4 legends this year in the ante up during Gold Rush, or if it was just running rec. Like I'm not scared of anybody, And for that, like for people to do that, like it's not fun. I shouldn't have to be waiting 30 minutes to an hour just to get one game in. It's impossible to get a game in Park now. Only if you do 3v3 pro-am because it's matchmaking. That's the only way, or as I said, rec or regular 5v5 pro-am is the only way you get a game. It's not like regular Park. It's not like how it used to be back in the day where people was just streaking up. You going on 20 to 30 win streaks, and people are just pulling up and just playing to have fun. Like it's not like that anymore. And that's the one thing that annoys me about this game and the whole 2K community. Like you saying you're comp players, but yet you're running away from comp and doing cheesy moves. Like you're not a comp player, bro. Like stop it. And another thing, all right, so that was number 2. So another thing I would love to see, I know the 2K, they added WNBA for the first year this year, which is it's a dope addition in my opinion. I know a lot of people like they're not going to play WNBA like play now because honestly I don't even play now. Like again, it's a dope addition that they added like WNBA into 2K, but why don't we expand on that? Now I know me and Shake had a conversation. Well, not really a conversation. He really responded. He put out a tweet saying, NBA 2K should do this, add on to WNBA because you just put it on play now. And not a lot of people play. Like I said, I don't play play now. I'm more of a park and rec player. So what they should do is maybe they should add a MyCareer for WNBA. You know, and if you want to go with a park route, have two different parks if possible, and have, you know, one park for the guys and then one park for, you know, the ladies, the females. But if you want to like integrate it, like, because I know NBA Live, they had you know, you can make your a female player, and you know they had them playing with guys and everything, dunking and everything. If 2K adds that into this next gen, that would be dope as hell, because you know then I can grind, you know, a male player and a female player, and have the female players, you know, go to the park and play just as well as the male players. That would be something fun for me, you know, more especially as a content creator. That'd be more content for you guys, and I would have fun playing the game again. Not saying I don't have fun playing it now. It has its days where the game does piss me off, and then it has its days where I'm having fun. I'm, you know, enjoying playing 2K. So I think WNBA 2K should definitely add MyCareer for WNBA, and if so, you know, have a park just for them. You know, do 3v3 pro-am and do park just like they do for the males. You know, it'd be a very dope experience. You know, I would definitely enjoy that. Another thing I would like to see, so that was my third thing on my wish list. A fourth thing I would like to see is, now I know we're a lot of defensive players and everything, but lockdowns for next year need to be nerfed. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but the lockdowns are the most OP builds in the game. You have two-way finishers shooting threes like they sharpshooters. They spamming X, dunking on everybody. They get contact dunks. They can dribble the ball decently. They shooting like they sharpshooters, and their defense is crazy. Like something like these past, like I want to say 2K18 and 2K20. You know, lockdowns were like the most used, other than stretches in 2K18, like the most used builds in the game. Like, you shouldn't be and this can go into my next one. You shouldn't be rewarding people when they spam X. Y'all look like E Honda in the passing lane spamming X, because that you don't play regular defense. Like, y'all not playing regular defense. You just using an X button just to get a steal. Like, it is crazy. There's so many things. I ran the other day, me and my boy, we ran into a team with 4 locks. They had 4 locks and was getting every animation, every steal just by spamming X. They guarded 94 feet and just spamming X. Like, they're not playing regular defense, and you can tell that they're spamming X, because I'm sitting there and I'm watching it. I'm like, oh my god, can y'all play like regular defense? Like, just because you a lock don't mean you have to spam. You don't see a lot of people in the NBA just spamming. Like, it don't work that way, my brother. Like, that has to go. Like, lockdowns need some type of limitation. They can't do everything in the game. They can't play. They can play defense, do what they do, you know, play defense, but they shouldn't be dunking on everybody. Neither should they be shooting like sharpshooters or dribbling like they playmakers. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know, and this also could lead into my, you know, the fifth thing I want on my wish list is we need more custom pie charts, and we need a buff to the small forward build, because, you know, in previous 2Ks, before I really started taking YouTube seriously, I always made a shooting guard or a small forward. 95% of the time, I would make a small forward, you know, because I didn't want to play big and I didn't want to play guard. So, you know, the forward position was me. You know, I like doing that. So, you know, and then this year, the only really small forwards that were usable was the rebounding wing, like, which was the red and green pie chart, which that pie chart, the playmaking and defense and like the all red have been the most, I've seen the most like used builds in like 2K. Like, I don't understand why, but the small forward, like, this year has been so unusable in this game. It is sad, because, you know, I feel like the small forward, like, yeah, you know, have some limitations like I said, but at the same time, you making them horrible. Like, I don't really see small forwards unless it's a rebounding wing or a facilitating finisher. Other than that, it's rare, bro. Like, it's like rare. It doesn't make sense. Like, we need custom pie, especially custom pie charts. Like, with that would be what custom pie charts. You can have, like, make it a balanced out, so everything's like 25%, 25%. Like, so you can do it all, like, all around or something. Not, have all these, people use lock, takeover, or defensive builds just to be nice at the game. And again, spamming X, which honestly I don't get, but custom pie charts needs to happen. Like, we know Ronnie said it would happen, and obviously it didn't happen. We know Ronnie said, the neighborhood's not the same neighborhoods. Obviously it was. But, hopefully in this next game, next gen, everything changes, because I don't want to feel like I'm playing the same game over and over and over. Like, it's horrible. So that was number 5. Number 6, what I really want to see is certain badges need to be taken out the game. Like, for instance, for shooting, why do we need quick draw? I remember last year you had a thing where you can change your shot speed. Why can't that happen? Like, why can't we have a thing where you get the custom jump shot or whatever, and you get to change your shot speed? That would be dope. We get custom jump shot right off the bat, and then custom jump shot speed, and that's it. I shouldn't have to play the prelude and waste at least 2 to 4 shooting badges on quick draw. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's it's a useless badge to me. Like, quick draw is definitely useless. I'm sorry, I can't really speak right now. Also an intimidator on the defensive side. That badge is so OP. I had so many chances where I'll be in the lane all by myself. The dude jumps out of bounds. He jumps nowhere near me. He's like social distancing himself 6 feet away from me, and his intimidator badge pops up, and I miss an open layup or open dunk. What sense does that make? I should finish at the rim easily, with ease, if he's like 6 to 10 feet away from me. It only should work if he's like jumping at me, or I take it up on him and and I missed the shot just because he jumped or he contested it. That should happen. It shouldn't happen when he's like 6 to 10 feet away from me. It doesn't make sense at all. That badge needs to be taken out the game. Another badge that needs to be taken out the game: pogo stick. Now, I know for me it works because I jump a lot. For some reason, I don't know why. I think everybody is going up. I be playing things differently. Like, it's dumb. I know, I understand. But pogo stick needs to be taken out that game. You shouldn't just reward people just for continuously jumping up and down because they're mistiming when a person is going up. Again, yes, I do it a lot. I do it way too much. My boy be telling me, yo, Brims, why you jump so much, bro? I don't know. I just like to jump. I don't know why. I just do it. But pogo stick is definitely one of those badges that should be taken out. That steady shooter, no, steady shooter, people hitting 100% smothered greens. What sense does that make? That's not really realistic. Yeah, because some contested shots have been going in real life, but other than that, I don't see people shooting contested, like smothered, swishing the 3 in people's faces. Just because you have that badge, the sharp shooting badge, don't mean you should be able to do that. Like, that, it doesn't make sense. And there are like a few other badges, like ice and veins, doesn't make sense. Like, why would I need that as a shooting badge? Like that, I can't really think of any other badges right now. But if you think of a badge, let me know down in the comments, like, what badges you think should be taken out the game. Like, I don't mind grinding badges like that. I like that part, actually grinding badges. I remember when in 2K14 it was like cost like 5,000 VC. I'm breaking. But again, y'all not here for the gameplay. You here to listen to your brother, But there's been a lot of badges, have been useful, but then again, like, I don't mind grinding badges, if that makes sense. Like, I don't mind, getting out of the game and saying, oh, congratulations, you just got a new finishing or shooting or playmaking or defensive badge. Like, I like things like that. Even though MyCareer is boring as hell, can't even lie, it is super boring. And it takes a while to get these badges, but like once you get the badges, you go to the park or rec, I like it. So that I don't mind. I know I mentioned this again, but spamming X needs some type of consequences. I know that they take a little bit away from takeover when you keep spamming X, but that's not good enough, 2K. It really isn't. You need to lose some type of stamina or, something where you don't, or, the person can spam, or if they spam, see, like right there, that didn't make no sense. How I missed that layup. 8% covered. What cheese is that? It doesn't make sense. But, like, this needs to be some type of consequence for you spamming X. Like, stamina goes down a lot or something, because I shouldn't have to sit here. Of course, it's off. I shouldn't have to sit here and go through people spamming X. I can't even get up the court, and they get rewarded with a steal. Like that, it shouldn't be that way. Like, spamming X, you're not playing no defense. Like, you're not a defensive player. Yeah, it's in the game, but again, y'all look like E Honda doing it. Like, come on, like 2K, you gotta fix that spamming X. Oh my God, I'm so broke right now. But that needs some type of consequence. Also, one thing I don't want to see in the next 2K is cages, bro. What is the point of cages? Can you explain? There's been so many times where, 2 times rep. It was like every other day was cages. Nobody be playing cages, B. The only time I played cages was for Big Top. And Big Top need to go too, low key. I can't even cap. Big Top need to go. Because Big Top is not even a fire event. You have 3 stations, 1 court for cages, 1 court for house rules, and then the mini basketball thing. I don't mind getting the rewards, but Big Top is so pointless. With 1 court, you know how many mascots we have? Why am I only playing 6 mascots? You have more mascots? Open up more courts if you want to have Big Top. I shouldn't be waiting. I remember the first time they had the event was only 4 hours. I didn't even get the whole thing done because people were holding the spots for other people. Both the squad and the dots were taken. So now I'm damn near waiting 3 games for the cages to end. So for the game to start for me. So like Big Top gotta go. Cages definitely has to go. Nobody be playing cages. That is pointless. Add something else or do something like like it don't make sense. Cages is the worst thing in 2K, possibly. All right, so that was another thing. I forgot what number we're on. All right, so that was number 9. So number 10, I want to say the overall system has to change. Now, I don't mind grinding for 95. But what sense does this make? Let's say you're a 99 overall, right? You go into the rec, you go into the park, and you lose a game, but you do well. Why am I getting a 95 overall rating and dropping -3 after the game is done? What sense does that make, 2K? How am I going down -3 because I lose by less than 10 points? I don't get it. I can have a whole triple-double. I can have a double-double. But if I lose, I go down -3. But then if I win but don't do as well, let's say I get a double-double but don't shoot that well, or I shoot, like I barely shoot 50% or something, why does my overall go down? Shouldn't my overall stay the same? And that right there, I'm getting double teamed. My pass accuracy is up there in the 80s. How am I overthrowing somebody with my badge on? Like, it's things like that. But back to the overall system. Like, it has to change because I shouldn't be winning a game. I play like a 99 point something, or if I play well, I shoot perfect from the field. I'm playing great defense, getting boards and assists. I'm playing like a 99.9, and I'm staying at the same thing. I should be going up point 1 if I play like a 99.9 or anything above a 99 in general. I should be going up. But if I lose and do well, every game is not a 95.0 or 95.6. It doesn't make sense. If we lose and we lose by 1, keep my overall the same. If we win but I don't do well, keep my overall the same. If we win and I do well and we blow out the team out, pull me up 0.1, 0.2, or maybe 0.3, depending on how much we blow a team out. And if we lose by a lot, then all right, take my overall down. But don't take my overall down by half. It doesn't make sense after one game, and then the next game, I get a 99.9 and only go up 0.1. Like that, it don't make sense. Like, a lot of the things don't make sense. And another thing, like, a lot of animations don't make sense. First of all, this whole baseline thing is unrealistic as hell. I don't care what y'all say. If I'm playing somebody on the baseline or giving them the not trying to give them the baseline, but as I say in basketball terms, if you one-on-one with a person, your baseline is second defender. You're supposed to force them baseline and go out of bounds. There's always been a thing where I can be playing close to them, right? And there's a force field for them on the baseline where they don't go out of bounds. But if I do it, it's out of bounds and I get a turnover or something. That whole baseline cheese is crazy. Like, that needs to go as well. That whole baseline thing. And then, all right, let's say another thing. Rebounding as well. I remember after a certain patch, I don't know what patch it was. I don't know. But there's been a point where I've been tipping the ball almost after every rebound. If my rebound chaser is on gold or Hall of Fame, I should be coming down with the ball. I shouldn't be going up for the ball and someone else jump after me and tip it out my hands. First of all, if I'm boxing him out and I get the rebound or try to get the rebound, why is the ball being tipped out of my hands? I remember when that first happened. All right, so y'all not going to give me the ball. Okay, he got an and one anyway. But I remember when this patch happened, before the patch, I was getting a lot of rebounds. Even when my rebound chaser was on bronze and silver, I was getting a lot of rebounds. The ball wasn't getting tipped out of my hands. I don't know what patch it was. I forgot what patch it was. But after that patch, the rebounding was changed. Like, I'm getting the ball tipped out of my hands. They giving it to the computer. You know, the computer is going up because apparently the computer know where every rebound, where every 50-50 ball is going anyway, which is odd to me because I should have that same advantage as well. And if I'm in a steal animation, why am I fighting with the defender to get the steal? If I poke the ball free, shouldn't I be able to go get the ball instead of standing still? There'll be times where I'll be standing still after I poke the ball and just looking at the ball like, oh, there's the basketball. Should I go get it or not? Looking stupid. If I poke the ball, let me go get the ball. Don't have me stuck in a whole nother animation just to get the ball. Like, it don't make sense. I'm sorry y'all seeing this, but again, y'all not here for the gameplay. You here for me. You here to listen to the wish list. But the 50-50 ball thing, like, those animations, like, it has to be some type of balance. Again, I shouldn't poke the ball loose and I'm fighting for the ball or I poke the ball and the ball goes the opposite way in his direction and now he get an open lane to the basket. What? Come on, son. Like, what sense does this make? Like, it doesn't make any type of sense, bro. Like, it really does. I just hope, they fix these animations, because if not, then we damn near playing another. We playing 2K 20.5. Like a lot of people saying we was playing this year 2K 19.5. Like, it doesn't make sense. Another thing, the coverage system needs to be fixed. Slightly early 60% layups shouldn't be going in like that. If I'm playing great defense, why is it that... Oh, you should have shot that, Clay. Why is it that it goes in? But let's say I hit a slightly early wide open and mine doesn't go in, but you're allowing a slightly early 60% cover shot to go in? What? Like, what again, what sense does that make? I know I've been saying it a lot, but a lot of the things in this game don't make sense, like, at all. Like, I honestly don't get it. That cover system, like 2K19 cover system, was horrible too. Like, you having all these, like, was it 2K19? I think it was 2K18. 2K18 was horrible too. That was just a horrible game in general. Like, that was the worst 2K of all time. But, like, that cover system, it needs to make sense. And then you switching my animations out. If I'm going up for a dunk, don't switch my animation last minute just because he jumped. Or just because of the defender jump. Like, right there. You saw that, right? Draymond was about to go for a full-blown dunk, and y'all changed his animation at the last minute. 2K, don't do that. Please don't do that. And stop switching my arrows. I don't like that either. Like, a lot of animations need to be taken out the game. Another thing is, I know this video is going to be long. I apologize, but again, I need y'all to hear me out. Another thing is, if I'm going into the rec, correct? I'm going into the rec, and we're blowing out a team, and they decide that they want to quit. We need to, you got to give us something. Like, I don't know how much VC I get for when, you know, they quit, because there's been a time where we'll play a whole team, they quit, they have one person, and that one person quits with like 2 seconds left. And it happens. It happened to me plenty of times. Like, I'm playing for rep. This was when I was Elite 1. I'm playing for rep, and we was playing the team, and they, like, 4 people quit, like, mid-third. And the last dude, you know, there's always that one dude that stays there towards the end. And I'm thinking, all right, well, all of my teammates got over 15 points. You know, two to three of us have double-doubles. One is working on a triple-double. You know, we all, you know, getting rep and everything, right? So, but why at the end of the game, it's like 2 seconds left, he chucks up a shot, and then he quits the game. So now I don't get my rep that I wanted for winning. My overall doesn't go up at all because he quit. And the VC, I get less VC. So, like, can we find a way for that people who do quit, or the people that quit and the team that stays, like, can we get a little something more? Like, add like a % to our rep, like, automatically, because we quit, because we sitting there playing the online game. Could we get that? Could we, I don't know, if it's possible, maybe get, like, instead of a %, like, maybe half the %, and like 0.5% to our rep, and then a little bit more VC other than 500. Now, don't quote me. I don't know if it's 500 or not. I was just putting, you know, I was just guessing if it's 500, because that's what it feels like. You quit the game, you get 500. Could we get like 1,000, maybe 1,500 or something? Because again, I'm wasting my time playing, and they quitting. You just wasted a whole game. I could have been in a whole other game playing people who actually want to play us. You know, instead of, you know, actually play the game, even though they're getting blown out or they losing or it's a close game. Like, can I get something like that? Like, it would be nice. You know, it would most certainly be nice. But, you know, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I wasn't rambling on too much. I hope you guys saw where I was coming from, you know, with the affiliations coming back, you know, a buff to small forwards, custom pie charts, maybe nerf the lockdown, make it more realistic, you know, things like that. So let me know what you guys want in 2K 21, you already know I'm getting that game. I got to pre-order it still. You know I'm getting the Mamba edition. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I'm definitely getting that for the next gen. I'm getting the Xbox as well. So you know how that goes. But again, it's your boy Kid Brims, aka the Jersey God of Westchester. Again, let me know what you guys think, and I will holla at y'all on the next episode. Mega la que